Okay, great evening, everyone. I'm going to try my hardest to make this come out right. So, last night I was listening to my Ethiopian Bible, and there's a part where Archangel Michael is sent as a messenger to speak to Abraham, and he reports back to God. Send him this message, this is how he responded, we'll tell him this, tell him that. Was telling Abraham everything that was going to happen before it happened. Then, there's a part where Archangel Michael is speaking to God and he shows him Purgatory. He's like, this is where those whose bad deeds don't outweigh their good deeds, or if they're equal, they get sent to Purgatory. And it's St. Michael's job to pray for the people in Purgatory. So basically, it was saying like, it's a scale, it's a balance. If you're a good person, doesn't mean you're going straight to heaven. If you're a bad person, you would, like the old saying, it says, you will return to Sheol and let the dead deal with the dead. I think the saying, I'm saved through grace by faith, is a little more complicated than that. Just because you're saved by grace through faith and you're a crappy person, doesn't mean you're going to get into heaven. So, like I said, Archangel Michael, his job, he was a messenger. He visited many people in their dreams and told them what they needed to know before it happened. And yeah, that scene, I was listening to it, and it's God explaining to Archangel Michael, like, this is purgatory, and he has to pray for the people that are in purgatory. Like, obviously, there's good people who make many mistakes, and if it's equal, they can get, there's where they say they go to purgatory, and you pray for them. But, so like me, I pray for all the innocent, I pray for those who truly want to change, I pray for those to have enough time to change, but praying for those who belong in Sheol, where the dead will deal with them, I don't choose to pray for them. And they know exactly who they are. That's why they're trying to make everything so complicated. So take that with a grain of salt, but that's what I've been listening to, and it makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of dreams, a lot of messages in the Ethiopian Bible that aren't even written in any 66 version book of the Bible. So try to find a Bible with more books and try to be a good person, try to be a good man or woman. Try to help people around you, Everyone wants to be cool and they say I don't know, I think it's funny when you have all these rich people and they call themselves pastors, but they're only doing work outside the country. Laundering money is what I suspect they're doing. How come no one wants to help their own communities? I'm not going to talk too much smack, but that's St. Michael's job, is to pray for people in purgatory, not for people who won't even make it there, And that's my own version of it. Take that with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to add to the word, but that's what I feel. People committing crimes against humanity, people doing all these horrible things. The dead will deal with the dead, I pray for your conversion. I pray that you may have enough time, but that's all God's territory, you know what I mean? So have a wonderful day, and gravity's a myth.